All right, hello everyone, Adrenaluke here. I'm kind of starting this live stream last second. We have one more chance to do this combination of GT4 at Suzuka on LFM. I fell in love with this combination. I live streamed it for a little bit earlier this week, and the race is actually starting in 3 minutes. So I scrambled to get this live stream started because I noticed that this is the very last run they're hosting of GT4 at Suzuka before it resets. You know, LFM races, they only have 1 week of that combination that you can enjoy it, and then it just resets to a different track. And so it's going to reset to Barcelona for the rest of this week. It's resetting to the Barcelona track for GT4 after this next race coming up right here. So we don't have much time to spare. We're going to go ahead and load in. Now we're just going to look at the LFM website ahead of time so we know what to look for when the server resets for the official session. By the way, how's everybody doing today? So this is going to be a really quick live stream, guys. We got 20 people signed up for this. Looks like there's only one split, so it shows us in top split. Server's opening in 2 minutes. Are you guys ready for this? I have to give it one last go. I have to give this one last go. I fell in love with this race. I like it enough for me to just launch one more live stream to just do one single last race of this. It's only a 30-minute race. But, and you know what? to give myself a tactical advantage. I don't know if I have enough time to do this, but let me see if I can look at how much fuel I had left on my last live stream. Just kind of like stream snipe myself. And, man, it'll be hard to locate that before I just keep spamming the skip ahead thing that you can tap and like a machine gun on my screen here. Get to the very end of the race. I got it on the right race. Okay, let's see this. Got to make the screen bigger on my phone. Let's see how much fuel I had left. The quality higher. Oh, I don't know if it shows it. The dash on the Aston Martin doesn't show. I think I have to like check it on my MFD. There's got to be at least one time I open my MFD, but it'll be so hard to like find that one specific moment when I open the MFD. I'm trying to see how much fuel I had left at the end. I think it was like, you know what, we'll just lower it by like, just to be safe, I guess 3 less liters. I really don't want to have a repeat of that one Watkins Glen race when I was super short on fuel, but I think we overfueled by a little bit. So we'll put in like 2 or 3 less liters in. Probably 2 less liters. Just I don't want to be too dangerous with fuel. Yeah, we'll just put in 2 less liters. So, all right. Can't be exact in fuel then. It's a shame that it doesn't show how much fuel is left on the actual dash of the Aston Martin. Okay, so server just went live. What are we searching for? 79834. 79834. I don't think I see it. Hey, Michael. Oh gosh, here's more of the if you were a mod. It insists every reset happens because Luke's racing is so fast. It breaks the space-time continuum. How's it going, Michael? How's it going, DMC? Hey, I saw you commented on my community post, DMC. I just was scrambling to get this live stream started, so I didn't have time to like respond to it or anything. See, they already got the Barcelona practice servers up, but I'm not finding the race server for Okay, here it is. Here it is. All right. Let's go ahead and load in. All right. So this is going to be the very last run they're doing of this, the very last time. Well, we got a race faster than the space-time continuum now since Michael said that. We got to make it true. That Alpine sounded like someone who, that Alpine when it started up sounded like somebody who was ripping ass. Like it seriously sounded like that engine sounds like farting, man. Not the best sounding engine, if I must say so myself. The Alpine really sounds like somebody's ripping ass. Like start up that Alpine car and it's like someone just got out of Taco Bell. You know what's funny? This guy just typed in the chat, box. You're not allowed to type in the chat in LFM, so he's about to get a huge penalty just for typing that. Alright, qualifying time. What do we got? Oh, the track's green. That means it's not rubbered in. We're going to have less grip. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit warmer than the setup we made here. We're going to lower the tire pressures by 0.2 psi each. Right. We'll put in 13, yeah, 13 liters of fuel. keep a stash of banana peels?
It takes it is clear. Push now. Alright, Luke, we've got 9 minutes to get the job done. We've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
So the track's not rubbered in this time, guys. They just cleaned the track, and when they clean the track, that means when there's no rubber on the surface from the tires, when the track's not rubbered in, it's gonna have less grip. Because these race tires are made of a sticky material to latch onto the track, but of course when you're pushing the cars hard, the track gets rubbered in on the actual surface. A lot of the tires, the rubber gets left on the surface, and that actually makes the track itself have more grip as well. But since they've cleaned the track, we're gonna have less grip overall. It's gonna be a little more slippery. You don't want to push too hard on the outlap, of course. Just get some heat in the tires.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Hey Ken, how's it going, man? Long time no see. How did that Mazda Cup race go for you, Ken? That MX-5 race? Is he letting us through? Okay, he wants us to go past him. That's kind of odd. You don't really see very often people telling you to go around them in the outlap.
Flag. Green flag, incident clear. Temperature's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Pushed too hard there. It's the thing about the green surface. Wheel spin on the exit as well. They're just, the grip isn't there. Still might be a decent lap though. All right, through 130R.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
No, 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 no! Ah!
Watch these track limits.
Ah! I thought we were gonna make it. I thought we were gonna clear that. Guess we didn't slow down enough.
13. Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag. Your brake temps look good. yellow. Yellow flag. Clear of the incident. Green flag. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'm gonna read the chat later, guys. I'm just locked in and so focused right now.
Okay, Luke, you've used half your fuel.
Oh, you got P6? Nice! Starting in, last. Wow! Nice job, Ken.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 2.
Ah, and we didn't push hard enough there because of the paranoia of what happened last lap at 130R.
Sector 1 is green.
Alright, let's see what the slap time is.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
14.9, that's bad.
Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate.
Come on, we can be way faster than that. Why were you rejoining on the track, dude?
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You should have stayed off. You just killed my pace because of that. He started to go back on the track right when we were there. What is wrong with people? Not many brain cells working in that guy.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, this lap is ruined now. He just ruined our lap. We're just gonna have to park it. The dude started to rejoin right in front of us. And so we had to, like, swerve out of the way, lift off throttle, and we shouldn't have done... That ruined our line, and it ruined our throttle input, and, like, our lap was just toast. Like, why... What on earth was he doing? Why does it even matter to rejoin the track in qualifying when once you go off track, your lap is invalidated? That lap won't even count anymore. Dude, some people are so stupid. Like, you're rushing to get back on the track as if it's the race. That wouldn't have even been smart if it was a race, let alone that, but... Like, dude, your lap's already invalidated. That lap isn't even going to count towards your time to qualify. What were you doing? Just stay off the track, man. Your lap was already invalidated anyways. My gosh. Guys, it can't be an LFM live stream if I'm not grumpy at least once. But this is actually a decent starting position anyways. We're starting in P7 out of 19. And we know that our pace wasn't even there in our qualifying lap. We were like 1.5 seconds slower than we should have been. Look at the last name of the guy starting ahead of us, Miles. I wonder if he's related to Ken Miles. All right. Now, hopefully the track's going to be rubbered in for the race. You never know, though. You know what's interesting? It looks really cloudy in the game, like it's not really sunny, and in my room right now, it's actually pretty chilly, so, full-on simulation. We're simulating everything with this. But yeah, that's a really good result, Ken. Cheers for that. That still bugs me, though. We could have got a better qualifying lap than that, man. Like, we were 1.5 seconds off pace, so we would have been, let's see, Dude, we would have been qualified in the top 4. We would have qualified in the top 4 if we got that one lap to pull through. But that one guy just decided to rejoin, and you got to carry so much rhythm through those S-curves too, so we just threw off our rhythm right at the very start of the S-curves. Like, he was off track, and he just starts coming right back on track right when we're behind him, and I'm like, what are you doing? 2 of his wheels already rejoined the track. Like, 2 of his wheels were already back on the asphalt, and so I had to, like, get out of the way, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't think they understand how qualifying works. Because once you go off the track, your lap's invalidated. So, like, there is no logic there. There's no logic there whatsoever. But there's always people like that in LFM. You don't see that on leagues so often, but you see that on LFM very often. Like, low IQ activity like that is so frequent on LFM.
P8.
Oh, all right. Like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of people on LFM that are just brain dead. Okay.
The track temp is 29. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Like, you have active traffic on the way behind you, so even if it was a race, it would make sense to rejoin there. But, like, it's in qualifying, so it doesn't even matter if you're ahead of people. It only matters what lap time you're setting to determine where you're starting in the race. It doesn't matter which location you are. It doesn't matter, I gotta be ahead of this guy. Like, that's irrelevant. So why would you care so much about rejoining fast when your lap time is invalidated anyways? Alright, I've ranted enough about that. We're gonna start with 41 liters instead of 43. Okay. So, it is green for the race as well. So that means the race is not going to be rubbered in. We're going to have less grip. All of us are going to be slower because of the grip not being there. Okie dokes. This is going to be a slippery race. And that might mean more chaos too, especially in lap 1. Because there's no tire warmers in these GT4 cars, unlike the GT3 race cars. So the regulations do not let you start with tire warmers on these cars, so all of us are going to start with really cold tires. Here we go, rolling out for the pace lap. Hey Darnell, how's it going, man? Oh, you missed it, Darnell. We were in qualifying and somebody was off track and he comes barreling right back onto the track to rejoin. During qualifying, when your lap would be invalidated anyways, and we were on a really good lap, we would have been more than a full second faster, and he just ruined it. Like, some people on LFM, they're just so brain dead, man. Like, they do not think. There's no logic to that at all. Thank you, Ken. Hey, Josh. How have you been, Josh? I'm all right. Yeah, exactly, Darnell. LFM be like... like, dude, you're like, his lap time would have been invalidated. It was during qualifying, so why on earth are you in such a hurry to rejoin the track? Like, once you go off the track, that's it. Your lap's invalidated. So what are you gonna do? Oh, let's just rejoin the track right in front of people where their laps are gonna count and ruin their lap. But yeah, that's real smart. But oh, I've got to be ahead of people because, you know, it definitely matters to be ahead of people during qualifying, just like during the race, right? I'm telling you guys, it wouldn't be an LFM stream if I don't get grumpy during it, because there's just so many dumb drivers in LFM, way more so than leagues. Alright, here we go, guys. One last time. This is going to be the final ever GT4 Suzuka race for anyone. Not just for us, but this is it. This is the final one they're hosting. Typical unskill. Well, it's not even about skill. It's just about logic. Like, let alone what kind of lap times you're hitting or how much control you have over the car. It's like, what logical sense does it make to rejoin the track during qualifying in such a hurry when your lap time is going to be invalidated anyways because you just went off? Okie dokes. Let's get ready for hopefully a clean race start. But I don't know, guys. Track is green. That means the track is not rubbered in. The surface is clean. It's not rubbered in. So we're going to have less grip. That might mean a chaotic start. We're going to be really alert and just try to stay out of trouble. Why is this Alpine ghosting through me? What are you doing, dude? All right. This Audi needs to go more forwards. Close the door on him. There we go. Looks like there's some chaos up ahead. Oh, we go through. Decent start so far. Send it. Yeah, you're right.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. You're clear, incident clear.
Right, we're falling a little behind. We got to pick up the pace.
I think we'll see light rain in the next 30 minutes.
It might start raining at the end of the race. Yeah, it's going to be raining at the very end of the race, probably. Oh my gosh. We might just stay on slicks and bump up the traction control to the max.
P7.
Don't let them get too far away. Come on, pick up the pace. Focus on those exits. Howdy went deep. Oh yeah, you played ACC on console? Alright, so now when you say it's easier to race side by side, are you comparing it to GT7? This is the Aston Martin. The Camaro has a lot of transmission whine. Camaro sounds a lot better than this. And that was your next guess?
Milos, it's getting closer. The gap's now 0.9.
Okay, yeah, you are comparing it to GT7. Yeah, the thing is, GT7, it feels like you're on rails. Like, you have to drive the car, well, like the car's just stuck in like a specific railing of movement. You'll find in true sims, like ACC and R Factor 2 and so forth, there's a lot more freedom of movement. The cars actually are free to move around and they're not just stuck to a specific, like, train track. You know what I mean?
Fastest lap for Ames, 2:12.38. Okay, Luke, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. That's your quickest lap in this session.
The Audi had some fishailing. More fishailing. He's under pressure. Let's keep him under pressure. Come on. We're gaining on him now. Come on.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.44. Left. Are you left?
Let's get this guy.
Sector 1. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Luke.
Oh, we're gonna get this guy. Come on. Get better exit than him.
Keep putting the pressure on. Force a mistake.
Hey, shut up! You didn't see that! Don't tell the stewards, please! I had to lift a little bit because I didn't want to hit him. So that just killed our momentum, but it's better to not hit him, though. It's okay. We know we're faster than him. We'll get right back up to him. No! Oh gosh! That was close!
Keep it within the track limits.
Brown flag. Alright, come on, don't let him get away. We almost had him earlier. What is this guy doing? What are you doing, dude? Ah! At least he lifted. He didn't want to pass us off of that. That's a good guy. No, I'm not gonna give him a tap. I'm not a dirty driver. This Audi's slowing us down so much, and now we got to worry about the Mercedes.
On the right. Still there. Stay with them. Still there. Still there. Hold on. Clear right.
Not today, Mercedes. Not today. Dude, we've got to get around this Audi. He's slowing us down so much. Man, everyone's catching up to us now. This Audi's not letting us go. See, the Mercedes keeps getting right up to us. Like, I've got to get around this guy. Dude, that's the second time now. Stop dive bombing that hairpin.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold it. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left side. We're halfway home. Clear to your left. Okay, Luke. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Ah, the Mercedes always dive bombs that hairpin. And he just shoved us out of the way at the hairpin, too. Yeah, he's 11 seconds up because of the Audi. The Audi is just holding all of us back. That's how that Porsche was able to catch up as well. And then it doesn't help that behind us we have the Mercedes who likes to dive bomb his way through.
Just ignore him. He'll go away.
God, this Audi, you're not supposed to brake there, man. What? Dude, you're not supposed to brake there either. Okay, we're around him. Let's go.
Still there. Stay with them. Clear on your left. Well done, Luke. Great.
Now let's get it back to this Mercedes.
Light rain in the next 10 minutes.
Defend the inside. Don't let him dive bomb our way past.
The gap to us ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
Nope, you're not dive bombing. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You're flashing your brights at me. Dude, I'm allowed to defend the inside. I do not care. That was a legal defense there.
That's half fuel you've used refueled. Car to your right. Still there, hold on. Still there. Still there. Hold it. Still there. Right side clear.
And you just got the whole track there. Okay, I'm reporting that guy for that cut. That was ridiculous. You're not even going to lift after that cut either. That's a report. Like, you know, he's upset because we didn't let him get around us. So he's just going to cut the track like that because he thought he was done wrong. He thought that me not letting him around because he's a lower door number means that we just hurt him on some time. So he's going to regain that by massively cutting the track. You're going to get a time penalty because I'm reporting you. Can't stand people like that, man. Just because you're a lower door number doesn't mean anything.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Yeah, the guy was flashing his brights, demanding we let him through, even though it wasn't a blue flag. It was for position.
All right, Luke, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
I'm hoping that Mercedes holds up the Porsche. We might be able to catch back up to them. We just got to keep our pace up. Yeah, the in-game system isn't the greatest, but it was clear as daylight what just happened there. The guy purposely cut a huge chunk of track because he, sorry, it's hard to talk while driving like this. Because he felt wronged that we didn't let him through at the hairpin, that we defended and he couldn't dive bomb his way past. He's flashing his brights at us. So when he got around us, the first second he's around us, he cuts a huge portion of the track. Not sportsmanlike at all.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay, we got a back marker ahead of us.
Watch your right. Clear right. The gap in front is now 4.9.
Oh, were you in the Corvette and DMC stream? Were you the one that was lagging? That was funny. Of course, that's not your fault.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Times, just hit each and every apex. Lap times are pretty consistent. That lap time was 2:15.51. Now 0.8. 8th place.
Hey, Yellow Mock, how's it going? Okay, there's rain, there's rain.
Okay, Luke, we're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
We just turned the traction control and ABS way up both. We're gonna stay out of the pits. We got 3 minutes left. Oh, it's just got really intense. Yeah, rain just began. Yeah, stay off the curbs, exactly.
Got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. One more lap to go.
Starting to get more wet. Final lap. This is it. Yellow flag in sector 3. We think that Sondor has gone off. Green flag in sector 3. Whoa, a little bit of sliding there.
P6, and there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Whew, oh, they were down for 12 hours. Wow. All right, let's save this replay. Because we're going to watch that Porsche driver. Do a little bit of detective work here. That was our only race of the day, by the way, guys. But I'm just going to... Okay. We have the inputs on. Now we're going to watch if he lifted off throttle at all after that massive track cut. Because that guy, I do not like people like him. Like, I would have... The thing is, we were only able to defend one corner against him, and the first corner we defend, he already is flashing his brights at us, angry that we didn't just let him go around. He tried to dive bomb it, too. And I knew he was going to try to dive bomb it. As soon as I saw it's a lower door number car than me, and he's approaching me, I'm like, oh... He's going to try to dive bomb his way past. I'm so used to LFM now. That's always how it goes. Whenever there's a car that's a lower door number, they're like, let me through. I'm faster than you. No, that's not how racing works. Like, the only time I'm going to let you through is if it's a blue flag. There was an Audi that was holding us back for a long time. Did I flash my brights at him even once? No. Was I a little irritated by it? Yeah, like it was annoying, but that's the way it goes. He was allowed to defend. It's not against the rules. That's why I didn't flash my brights at him. But this guy, the very first corner I defended against him, he's just flashing his brights like a maniac like 3 times. Because I'm a higher door number than him, so I must let him through. Like, dude, I'm not letting you through unless it's a blue flag. All right, let's see when the Porsche guy first appears behind us. Okay, that's him right here. So I think it must have been, yeah, it's going to be up here at the hairpin. So let's turn the inputs on. See, we did nothing wrong there. We did nothing wrong there. He wanted us to stay on the outside and let him through. And so he starts flashing his brights at us because we didn't treat it as if it's a blue flag, even though there was no blue flag in sight. But because we didn't just let him through as if we're a back marker, he starts flashing his brights at us, all irritated because he's a lower door number. LFM for you. So then let's see. He thinks he was wronged because we didn't let him through. So once he gets around us, and by the way, I was just unlucky enough to where I get wheel spin right here. You can see my car like pretty much sideways. So that wheel spin killed our momentum on the straight. And because my car, I had to regain control of it. The tires weren't hooking, so we didn't get enough traction going into the back straight. So that let him get to the side of us. He does get around us fair and square, but then right up here, let's watch this track cut. Let's put it in like 0.25 speed. Look at the steering input. No effort to try to stay on the track. In fact, let's see if he brakes super late. So you should brake a little before the 100 board. Let's see. So he's approaching the 100 board now. Yeah, he brakes late, and he's doing partial throttle during the braking. He had a lot of partial throttle there. Lifts off the brakes to go off the track there. Now let's watch to see if he lifts off throttle. So look at that cut. That's a massive cut. Goes right back on full throttle pretty much right when he rejoins the track. In fact, let's see. Were we pretty much side by side at the braking zone though? I mean, I don't know. I'll have to see what the stewards decide. In my opinion, I think that was a massive track cut, and he needs to get a time penalty for that. Now let's see if he does any more track cuts. So we have it at 8 times speed, so we're just fast forwarding. I just want to see if at any other points during the race. Yeah, that was the biggest track cut I've ever seen. So let's see if at any point he does more massive track cuts to catch up to that Mercedes. And let's also see if he flashes his brights to the Mercedes for not letting him through. He's not quite up to him yet, but I guarantee you once he gets up close to him, he's going to be irritated and demanding that the guy lets him through. The only times he won't flash his brights to someone is... Oh, okay, so that guy actually is a lower door number than him, so I guess that won't matter in this case. So here's like the final 2 laps. It is raining here. But I'm definitely going to report him for that track cut he did. Because the second he gets around us, he just cuts a huge portion of the track. That was clearly intentional because he felt wronged by evidence of him flashing his brights that we didn't let him through. And he felt he lost time because of us, which isn't true because we're allowed to defend. We did nothing wrong. It doesn't matter whose door number is what. It doesn't matter who's faster. It's a race. Okay, so that was, yeah, he didn't do any other massive track cuts, but it's just interesting how the lap when he gets around us, that's when he cuts the track massively. Yeah, I agree, Yellow, but look at that, man. He was lining this up from the start. He was lining it up from the start. Like, God, this is ridiculous. All right. Well, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to do one more quick live stream. That was our last chance to do this combination. Wasn't really the greatest race because we got stuck behind someone who was just, you know, way slower than us for the majority of the race at Audi, but we didn't flash our brights at him. Like, no time did we flash our brights at the Audi guy, because I understand it's a race. So the Audi guy is, you know, able to defend, and if I wanted to, I could flash my brights at the Audi guy, but I didn't, you know, because I was way faster than him. But I'm like, yeah, I'm irritated, sure, but that's the way it goes. You know, it was unfortunate that I was stuck behind the Audi driver, but I didn't demand that he let us through. But then the Porsche guy behind us, my God, man. Just people like him and LFM, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And it's because of the system they have of the door numbers. You know, if they, like, I've complained about this to other people and they're like, well, they have to have that system, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, if they can find any way around that system, it would be great. Yeah, because they just see a lower door number, and the door numbers are indicators of pace. So once they see that someone's a lower door number, they just are like, you must let me through. Like, find me the rule on LFM that says that lower door numbers are entitled to go past higher door numbers. Find me the rule in print on LFM that says that if someone's a higher door number, that they must let a lower door number through. That rule does not exist. But, so many people apparently think it does, because this is so frequent. You even see it in Rory's streams all the time. Well, he doesn't stream ACC anymore, but when Rory used to stream ACC, well, okay, but Yellowmock, to be fair, in GT7, when you're in the race, it doesn't tell you live time what the rank is of the person ahead of you. It tells you before the race starts, but it doesn't tell you in live time. And these races, it tells you the whole entire time what door number someone is. So if someone ends up in a spin or a wreck and they're a lower door number, and now they're behind people that are a higher door number, they can see that that person is a higher door number right there on the spot. And so they'll just start flashing their brights like, you must let me through. Like, okay, point to me the blue flag and then I'll let you through, because there's no blue flag anywhere. There's no blue flag. There's no rule on LFM that states that we must let lower door numbers through, but like 99% of them treat it as if that rule does exist, and I'm not having any of it. The whole time that I'm racing with LFM, I will never let these lower door numbers through unless if it is a blue flag, but most of the time it's not a blue flag. So, yep, I guess before I close out the stream, I did report that one driver from a few days ago who intentionally took someone out. Let's see if there's an update on that report, because I did state if they shrug that off and he doesn't get a penalty, I'm done with LFM. It looks like they have not made a decision yet. And I guess I can show you guys that. For those of you that didn't catch the other stream, I'll just show this despicable intentional ram real quick before I close out the stream, and that'll be us ending on a good note. All right, so it was on lap 1. And it was car number 20. Okay, we're going the wrong... Okay. There we go. Car number 20. We're going to turn the inputs on. Okay, so watch this, guys. Car number 19. Well, let's look at it from his perspective first. So, we're watching from car number 19's perspective. Brushes up against him, looks like accidentally. So then number 20 car turns into him intentionally. Wasn't satisfied with that first ram attempt, so then that. He wasn't satisfied with the first ram attempt, so he wants to take him out like that. And then if we go to car number 20, we'll look at it from his perspective. So you see the steering input below the gears right here. You see that white dot, that's the steering input. Watch how sharp it goes to the right here. Sharp to the right, clearly intentionally turns into him, but that wasn't satisfying enough, so doesn't even brake at the braking zone. And in the process, he takes out an innocent bystander as well. someone else that had nothing to do with that conflict and was just minding his own business, and he takes him out as well. Dude, that car barely brushed up against the side of your car on the straight, like, and it looked accidental. That did nothing to you. That didn't hurt you in pace. That didn't do any damage to your car. Like, that was the lightest touch I've ever seen. And the guy probably didn't even mean it. And then in response, you ram him twice in a row on purpose. This guy needs banned. And in the process, he took out someone innocent as well. So yeah, I'm waiting on the response on that ticket. I've reported him, and if they don't give him a penalty, if they shrug him off, then I'm just done racing with LFM, because way too much of this happens on LFM, and it's just, they're enabling it by not doing stuff about it. But yep, I'm telling you guys, every time I stream LFM, I just get so grumpy. Like, there's always so much stuff to get grumpy about. Like today, you had the guy who rejoined the track right in front of us and go to yeah, ridiculous. I agree, man. Yeah, you had the guy who rejoined the track right in front of us in qualifying when that doesn't make any sense, so he ruined our qualifying lap, and that would have gave us a higher door number anyways. But yeah, he rejoined the track right ahead of us in qualifying when it doesn't make any sense to do that, because your lap time would be invalidated anyways. And then during the race, you know, we were stuck behind someone who had like half the pace of us, and he was defending like his life depended on it. But hey, that's fair though. That's fair. See, like, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going to like say that guy must let us through. I'll never say that, because he's allowed to defend. I'm just expressing like, yeah, it was frustrating. It's one thing to say it's frustrating. It's another thing to say that he must let me through, which is the mindset that Porsche driver had. The Porsche behind us was demanding that we let him through. I almost wish that I didn't have that wheel spin, because when people are a lower door number and they flash their brights at me, that actually motivates me to defend harder. They think when they flash their brights, that's going to make me think, uh-oh, I got to let them through. No. The second you flash your brights at me, I'm defending 20 times harder then. Like, I'm already going to be defending a little bit, but when they're a lower door number and they just start flashing their brights at me, that's when I'm like, okay, now I'm going to make sure with all my power that I'm not going to let you around me, you know? It's like, once you display to me that you're entitled, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to start defending. Like, I'm going to double down on my defense then. Like, congrats, you're an asshole. And so I'm going to make sure that you don't get around me. But we got wheel spin like the very next corner. We ended up getting wheel spin on the exit. So yeah, I agree, Josh. I totally agree. Yep. So not the greatest day of racing. Granted, we only did one race, but slight chance I might do R Factor 2 daily races tomorrow. I gotta stop like promising live streams though, because as you guys noticed this week, like I wasn't able to deliver on 3 live streams, so I gotta just say I might live stream the next day instead of saying I will live stream tomorrow. So there's a chance that I might live stream R Factor 2 daily races tomorrow. Now I have to see what the schedule of racing looks like for this week in general. I know we have GT4 racing at Barcelona. What else do we have? Let me glance at LFM's website and see what else they're going to have this week. Let's see what racing we have in store. You guys can't see my screen right now. Well, you can see the screen in the game, but I'm on LFM's website. So, of course, Barcelona and GT4, that's decent. I might do that. Alton Park and the M2s and... Oh, no. That is... Okay. So, Alton Park and the M2 is going to be this week as well. Let's see what we have in store for... Oh, Spa GT3 sprints. Okay, that's kind of the best out of all of them. So, you know, we're probably going to be doing... Any LFM streams are probably going to be GT3 Spa this week. I did get regular Seto Corsa gifted to me, by the way. Huge thank you to the person that gifted me that. So there's Mugello, if that's how you pronounce it, Mugello, and the Mazda MX-5 Cup. So we might do Mazda MX-5 Cup at Mugello. I'm not sure what the new R Factor 2 daily races are going to be for this week, but I think we can do them on tomorrow before they reset. It's the last day to do it as well. So yeah. That's what we have to look forward to. And that's it for today's live stream, guys. Race fast, race clean, and I'll see you all in the next video.